What is going on, people of YouTube? My name is Kurtyoy and welcome back to another upload and another version, another episode. It's a different version. It's back to the old version. Last week, like I said, I was poor. I didn't do very well. I apologise for that. We're back to, the style I used in Game Week 1 and Game Week 2 for my weekend preview. I discussed my FPL team, my bets, my Super 6 and my Fantasy 6 aside. And I might add in a thing where I just look through your comments throughout the week and edit in. Let me know if you want that next week. But without further ado, let's jump in and see who I've got in my FPL team for this week. Now, I for one, saw that Aguero had been suspended, but I've stuck to my guns so far. At the moment, he's still 13 million, and I refuse to take him out until next game week, where my transfer will be Aguero out and someone else in who's going to look like a good, choice for next week. I'm looking like Olivier Giroud could be a good choice, but I've stuck to my guns. I'm really trying to keep him because I know he's not going to go down from 13 million. At least I hope not before the game week. I've also got a few different changes. Czech is out and Foster is in. I do feel like West Brom, sorry, I hiccup again, can scrape a 1-0 win there, maybe even a 2-0 or just a 0-0, and Foster will get a clean sheet, whereas Southampton, there's that air of inevitability with their attack and Arsenal's defence, especially with a new Mustafi coming in. I've also got two choices on the bench. Peters, home against Spurs, hopefully Spurs will batter them. The Mela hat-trick I'm going for, and not because he's in my team, but yeah. And Capué is also left on the bench because I really feel like Feghouli could have a good chance at playing, although I'd know I might change that around, Feghouli and Capué that is, because I know Capué will start, or at least I hope Capué will start. It's a really good start, deserves to start, and Feghouli I'm thinking might come off the bench, but that's my FPL team. It's a bit risky. Hazard's my captain. Let's have a look and see my Super 6 for this week. Now, Super 6 is a whopping £1 million jackpot, and I've really gone ham on my results. I've put a lot of work into this, almost as much work as I put in the Game Week previews, and that's about an hour. I really want to win this 1 million. It's not going to matter, though, because, I'll probably, my first result is Bournemouth 0, West Brom 1. I guarantee you, first minute, Bournemouth score, 1 million's out the window. But my scores, Bournemouth versus West Brom, I do think West Brom nicked that. They're really, put down as the underdog in that game. Bournemouth are put down as real favourites for that one. But I really feel like West Brom, with their new signings, will be able to take that one, relatively easy, but always be nervy because Pulis sides don't like to go more than 2 goals up. Arsenal versus Southampton, got that as 3-1. Arsenal's last fixture ended in 3-1 against a team I sort of rate around Southampton's level at the moment, the way they're playing at least. I feel like Southampton will get a goal, but Arsenal, in their full-flowing attack, and especially with, new recruits like Mustafi and Perez, could definitely haunt them. I know Mustafi's defender, but it helps in the long run to have a full team, doesn't it? Burnley versus Hull, 1-0. Can't separate them, so I've gone with a nice and easy 1-0. Gray one side, Snodgrass the other. And we got Middlesbrough versus Crystal Palace. Middlesbrough 2-0 winning on that one. Palace have made good signings, but look, Remy is out. And I feel like Middlesbrough, in themselves, they haven't made many signings in the last few days of the window. They've got a really good team, and I see them winning that one 2-0. Stoke versus Spurs, 3-0 Spurs. Not very much to say on that. I don't think Stoke have been good. Although they have signed Wilfried Bony, I feel like Spurs are really good. Although they are missing Danny Rose, though, which could aid in, maybe I might stick a Stoke goal on there, but I'm going with Spurs winning 3-0. Finally, West Ham versus Watford. I've gone with 2-0. West Ham should have Payet back. He played and at least started for France. All came off the bench, played 45 minutes, so he should be alright to start. And I feel like with Feghouli coming back, you've got a good team there. I really feel like West Ham got what it takes to win that one. I've gone with 2-0. Realised I waffled a bit, so I'm going to try and speed through my Fantasy 6 side. This could change. Now, the elite players we had choices are Aguero, who's obviously didn't count, so the 3 other choices were De Bruyne, Ibrahimovic, and I believe Mata. Let me get back to you on that one. I lie, it was Pogba. It was De Bruyne, Ibrahimovic and Pogba. And I've gone with De Bruyne because I do feel like it could be a 0-0 because both teams will look to be sturdy but not want to give away their unbeaten record to the opposite rival. And De Bruyne will get the passes in as well. and I feel like he's a better bet than the other two. Then the other players I've got are Otamendi, Rooney, Valencia, David Silva and Nolito, just because the passing side of things with Nolito and David Silva, Otamendi's looked pretty good point scoring wise this season, and Wayne Rooney, you know, will get slot deep, will get the passes in, another one there, and also Antonio Valencia maybe could abuse the pace a bit, catch him on the counter, a little bit of that, but yeah, that's the players I've gone with. And finally, I sort of messed it up because as I was, you know, it was international break, I placed a few bets on, they all won, and I sort of forgot where we were, so I withdrew some of my winnings. I've left with £128. I believe that was a bit lower, but I'm going to start on that, so yeah, kind of messed it up, but shortfalled me a bit, so that's alright. We're on £128, and what we've done is we placed £1 on all of our Super 6 results coming in. So of course that is Arsenal to win, West Brom to win, a draw between Burnley and Hull, Middlesbrough to win, Tottenham to win and West Ham to win. All of those coming in, a £1 accumulator brings us £151. I know you're thinking, if we win that, if you could hear the sirens, at least because they're really loud, it would be criminal. Moving on from that though, we have Jamie Vardy to score in 90 minutes and Leicester to win in 90 minutes. A £2 bet on that brings us potential returns of 20, including the stake. That's a price boost on Sky Bet, so I'd go for that one, and to be honest, it really looks appetising, at least for me. I think Jamie Vardy really could abuse what is quite a weak defence in Liverpool. Then we've got the triple, I don't know what to call this, it's just all around the leagues, ones that I'm really confident on, and that's West Brom to win. I do just feel like they're a little bit of attacking threat they've signed. Hal Robson, Kanu and Chadley coming in, you know, Salomon Rondon also, Berahino staying, and I think they'll have enough to beat Bournemouth. Spurs to beat Stoke, again I feel like Spurs really should, they might win it 1-0, but it should be easy for Spurs. Fulham to beat Birmingham, I feel like Fulham have had good starts to the season. Birmingham, I just feel like they don't have enough on the day. Huddersfield to beat Leeds. Now Leeds is a tough one away from home Leeds, but Leeds haven't started too well. Huddersfield have started well, so going with Huddersfield to win that one. And Bolton to win at MK Dons. Bolton are currently top of League One, at least the last time I looked, which hopefully they are still top. And MK Dons are only on 7 points out of 6 games, so I can see Bolton winning that one. And lastly, because I'm that confident on West Brom to win, I put a stake of £4.83. That's right, we didn't start £128, we started £128 and 83 pence, but I put £4 and 83 pence on West Brom winning. Potential returns of £20 and 29 pence, which leaves us with a total, without the winnings or the bets and everything gone away, of £120 as I smack my elbow against the desk. So if nothing comes in, we'll have 120 going on from next week. I'm going to keep a tally of it better than I did last time. And that is that for this video. Hopefully you have enjoyed. Remember to like, comment and subscribe. And sorry if I waffle on a bit. I'm very, very tired. So, you know, it's not going to be a very good episode. And when I'm tired, yeah, nothing gets done. But thank you all for watching. And let's hopefully you have enjoyed. And look out for Saturday morning, a new FPL show. Peace.